Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Ready now, Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 120.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
2-1 to count to Trey Turner. Fouled off. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. In now is Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Here's the 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Eaton stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Almost looks semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kurt Suzuki. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here's Darvish on 0-2.
Nope, ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Fouled away. Runners are at first and third, one away. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Starlin Castro. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's only 2 for 10. One and 0. Here it is. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The set and the 2-1. And it's fouled away. The set and the 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. That's leave a pair. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Anibal Sanchez gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate.
And that is off the first base bag. And that's through for a hit. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chris Bryant is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. And he is in there.
Batting third.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Here's Javier Baez. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will beat the throw. It's second and third now with nobody out. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. The 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 2-2. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Wilson Contreras will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
A 1 pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Popped him up. Gomes is there. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ian.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
So coming to the plate, Ian Happ, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. One run is in. Throw comes to second, but he is in there with a two-run double.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
To the plate now, Steven Souza, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Sanchez pauses. Here's the 1-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. And he misses again, ball 3.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Set. Here's the 3-1. There's ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Coming to the plate now, David Bodie. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's set, and the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. The 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Cubs lead this one 3-0. Stepping in as Asdrubal Cabrera, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Cabrera, playing here in his age 34 season. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Victor Robles digging in now, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Got him to go down swinging there. Victor Robles is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Bryant is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Still down 3-0. At the plate, Yu Darvish. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The pitcher, Yu Darvish.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gomes able to look this one in for the first out.
First baseman, number 44.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No balls and 1 strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw into second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The Cubs had a lot of success at the plate yesterday. A double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter, number 9.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Stepping up to the plate, Javier Baez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
1-0 the count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. With runners in scoring position this season, Baez is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The 2-1 home. On the ground near home, but it gets foul. 2-2 now to Baez. Kyle Schwarber waits on deck. Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. Now a cut fastball, and this is over, but low. It's ball 4.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
1-1 to Schwarber. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Two balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Glove by Castro to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. So here now is the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Adam Eaton digging in next. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
And he just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. One away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. First pitch of the at-bat.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Souza is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. And he fouls this one off. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he puts it on the ground to second. Castro to his left. He's there. On to first. And Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away.
The bat for center fielder, Jr.
So in now for Chicago, Steven Souza. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Now here it comes. Fouled off. Sanchez gets his sign. Here it is on 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. A full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it too, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. In now, Starlin Castro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. Contreras has a play. 1 away.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Up next for Washington, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Here it comes.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Robles is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the 3rd hitter here. Now the payoff pitch home. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Striding in once again, David Bodie. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. The 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 1-2. Hit hard down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
At the plate now, Yu Darvish. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. 1-1 to count. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And that'll bring up Chris Bryant. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. This year against right-handed pitching, Schwarber has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Sanchez pauses. 2-2 pitch on its way. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball well outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A full count now to Kyle Schwarber. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 10, Jan Jones.
From the stretch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Howie Kendrick will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Howie Kendrick.
And that misses for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 21 driven in. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. 2-2. Still 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Here now is Trey Turner as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Nationals go quietly. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Austin Voth is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 50, Austin Voth.
Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The catcher, Wilson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Ian Happ.
So striding forward now, Ian Happ. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Robles waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Souza.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Souza, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The third baseman, number 20.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Juan Soto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Count still at 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Kurt Suzuki. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Yu Darvish, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Turner is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Eaton is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Up next to the Cubs, the right fielder, Ryan.
Now in the box, Chris Bryant. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into center field. Robles waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning. Striding in now for the Nats, Starlin Castro. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Happ brings it in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batter, third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit. 4-1. The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Count now a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the stretch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Stepping in now, Yan Gomes, and it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Daniel Hudson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Michael Taylor is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Striding into the box, Javier Baez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Hudson has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, 2, here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Tyler Chatwood has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, Michael Taylor, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Trey Turner is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Bryant will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And he takes ball one. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Strike called, 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also...
Ouch, that one hit him. Juan Soto to the plate now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Ryan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. And it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. The Cubbies are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great...
Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second.
Now back, the second baseman.
So here's Starlin Castro as he drives a liner to right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. Suzuki is on his way home. He comes across to score, as it's now a 1-run ball game. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Trevor McGill gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Eric Thames will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Thames behind 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Stepping up now, Yan Gomes. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
2-0 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. One there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 5 and the Nationals 4. Wilmer Defoe stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Now playing second base.
Will Harris will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Stepping into the box, Ian Happ is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. The 1-0 home is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Now the 2-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
So a runner 90 feet away with nobody out. And that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2-1.
And it's fouled away. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Now at the plate, David Bodie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
1 out and a runner on third. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and out of here.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Jason Hayward will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Cubs, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Lifted in the air out to right. Eaton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Three and 2 now. Chris Bryant would be next. The 3-2 pitch. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run, giving him an even 150, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Ryan Harper enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
To the plate now, Javier Baez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Nationals 4. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in, Michael Taylor 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here's the pitch.
Helpful.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. A note passed along from our producer Chris Cutcliffe tells me to remind you to stick around for post-game highlights immediately following this afternoon's game right here on the show. Ready for another shot now. Trey Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Happ scoops it up. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs continue their push for the postseason and sweep a fellow contender.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yu Darvish notches his 3rd win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Anibal Sanchez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.